Deep inside Central Africa, hidden between the vast Congo rainforest and the towering Rwenzori Mountains, lies a forbidden land erased from modern maps. This place is known only through whispers. The locals call it Nkara Hollow, a name spoken with fear, meaning the Cursed Valley. Satellites attempting to scan the region capture nothing but thick clouds. Drones entering the airspace suddenly lose power, and even animals seem to instinctively avoid the area. Nature itself has sealed the valley, protecting what lies within. Nkara Hollow is surrounded by enormous stone walls that rise almost vertically for thousands of feet, making entry nearly impossible. Waterfalls pour inward rather than outward, feeding the valley but never revealing it. A permanent green mist hangs low over the land, filtering sunlight and casting everything in a dim glow. The soil is black and warm to the touch, rich with minerals. Plants grow to unnatural sizes, and at night, the jungle falls into an eerie silence, as if the valley itself is watching. Everything about this place feels alive. More than 1,800 years ago, this valley was home to an ordinary human tribe. They were led by a gifted healer named Arun, a man respected for his deep knowledge of medicinal plants and strange glowing stones he collected from beneath the earth. One night, the ground shook violently. A massive earthquake tore through the heart of the valley, splitting the land open. From the lie in the earth rose a glowing blue-violet mist, and a luminous liquid began flowing into the river. Believing it to be sacred, Arun drank from the altered water. Within days, Arun was struck by violent fever and unbearable pain inside his skull. He claimed to hear whispers rising from the ground itself. Then something impossible happened. Bone began pushing outward from his head. The tribe believed he was cursed and feared he would die. But when wild predators attacked the village, Arun moved faster than any human had before. He sensed danger before it appeared and fought with unnatural strength, killing beasts with his bare hands. The horns were not a curse. They were an adaptation. Soon, others drank from the river. Slowly, the transformation spread. What the valley had released was not poison, but a symbiotic organism, part mineral and part living entity. It bonded with human DNA, changing them forever. The horns regulated body temperature, acted as biological sensory antennas, and stored energy within the body. Humans without horns could not survive long inside Nkara Hollow. Worse still, those who left the valley experienced horn decay, organ failure, and death within weeks. Today, the horned people call themselves the Jatal. Though human in appearance, their horns define their identity. Elders possess long, dark, curved horns marked by age and wisdom. Warriors grow thick, powerful horns that they sharpen for combat, while healers develop spiral or split horns believed to enhance their connection to the valley. Among the Jatal, damaging a horn is considered a crime worse than murder. It is the destruction of life itself. Their villages are architectural reflections of their beliefs. Homes are built on massive tree trunks and stone roots, raised above the ground to avoid predators and floods. Structures are circular, designed to align with the valley's natural energy flow. At the heart of every settlement burns a central fire pit that is never extinguished. The Jatal use no metal, no nails. Everything is crafted from wood, bone, stone, and fiber, keeping harmony with their environment. Their clothing is woven from bark fibers and animal leather. Horns are never covered, as doing so is considered disrespectful to the valley. Children wear carefully shaped bone rings around their heads to guide horn growth during adolescence. Facial markings identify family lineage, achievements, and spiritual roles within the tribe. The Jatal diet consists of glowing jungle fruits, insect protein, and meat from large forest creatures. They drink mineral-rich water from sacred springs and consume a fermented root drink called karum, believed to strengthen both body and horn. Modern food is poisonous to them. Outsiders' rations cause violent sickness and madness. Their belief system is simple but absolute. They believe the valley is a living being and the horns are its voice. Fire is sacred. Stone holds memory. To the Jatal, they do not own the valley owns them. Centuries ago, outsiders discovered them. Slave traders captured horned men and women, chaining them, torturing them, and displaying them as demons. None survived captivity. From that moment on, the Jatal sealed every path into Nakara Hollow and vowed that no armed outsider would ever leave alive. In 2024, a United Nations medical helicopter investigating unexplained disease patterns lost control during a violent storm. The aircraft crashed deep inside Nakara Hollow. On board were 2 pilots, a trauma doctor, a climate scientist, and a journalist. One pilot was paralyzed, and the scientist suffered internal bleeding. Night fell quickly. Shadows surrounded the wreckage. Glowing eyes reflected the firelight. Massive horned figures emerged silently from the mist. The survivors believed they were moments from death. Instead, the Jatal carried them away and treated their injuries. Using heated mineral stones, living moss bandages, and a mysterious process known as horn resonance therapy, they healed wounds modern medicine could not. Within days, the paralyzed pilot stood and walked again. When international rescue teams finally reached the cliffs surrounding the valley, the Jatal escorted the survivors safely to the edge. Their leader spoke only once. "Take your people. Leave our truth buried." The rescue team obeyed. As the helicopter lifted into the sky, the survivors looked down one last time. Beneath the drifting mist, hundreds of horned figures stood silently at the tree line, watching, protecting, waiting, still hidden, still alive.